Mike Frankel, CageMinds.com. We've traveled down to Socorro, New Mexico. Ray Vaiza joins us here. Actually, welcomed us into his home for us to join him here for the interview. April 23rd. It's been a long time in the making. We're going to count this a year and a half in between amateur fights. What's it like just to be able to get back to action?
God, it's a true blessing. It's, you know what I mean, I worked hard, you know what I mean. I don't have like the right training partners right now, but I'm gonna get to that, and once I do, my game's gonna be on top. I can tell you that right now. Like I said, I'm ready to fight, and I'm just gonna put on a show for Clovis.
And then, talking MMA, how did you find MMA? Let's go to the beginning. How did you get into the gym? How did you find fighting?
I was 13 years old, and I started seeing like Diego Sanchez and all them, and I fell in love with it. You know what I mean? Right away I just said to myself, this is what I want to do. I mean, this is my passion, and this is what I'm going to be doing the rest of my life.
And then since then already, you've been on the other side of it with that Jackson's camp. You've been against them several times, heading into another fight against them. So what's that like, being against the camp that you looked up to then for a while, being, a New Mexico kid?
It's an honor. I mean, look at those guys. They're Jackson guys. You know what I mean? They're top tier guys. You know, but it's an honor. You know what I mean? Like, I'll fight whoever it is. It doesn't matter what camp they're from or where they're from. I'm gonna fight whoever. I'm not gonna back down from any fight.
Then being down here in Socorro, you said the gym is it's not full like we have them up in Albuquerque. You've made your way up to Albuquerque, worked with Latrell Yee for some times. What's it like going up there and getting that work in?
God, it's so different, you know what I mean? It's a bigger gym, and then there's top tier coaches over there, top tier partners over there, teammates, and it's great, man. I mean, I love it.
And talking about the infrequency of people at the gym and fighting out of Socorro, do you feel any pressure having, you're the guy fighting out of Socorro a lot?
No, I don't, because you know what? I'm going to make Socorro proud, and I'm going to make a big name out of this town, That's what I want to do.
Now, heading down to Clovis for this next event, I believe.
Yes, sir.
How do you like the traveling, getting around the state?
I love it. I love the travel. I mean, like later on in the future, I want to travel outside the state and outside of the country as well.
So athletically, you said you got into this at 13 years old. Did you do anything else before then?
I was a football player. I mean, that's all I loved to do was play football. But other than that, no, it was mostly the MMA.
So how different was it from you then going from a team sport to such an individualized sport?
It wasn't really any different. I mean, when you're with a team, you got to work as a team. But as an individual, it wasn't really too hard. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have love for it. So
a year and a half. Where have you grown? Where did you focus on the most?
God, cardio-wise, I mean, my cardio game has been pretty down, but it's gotten a lot better. And my stand-up, you know what I mean, just keeping my hands up and listening to my coaches. I mean, that's been my biggest problem in my game is listening to my coaches.
0-3, how much has that weighed on you, that there's that zero hanging?
It's just amateur. I mean, you're just getting experience in the amateurs, Once I turn pro, I'll start, you know what I mean? That's when it starts to get real serious, But I'm just an amateur right now, and I'm just trying to get experience.
And now, having that positive outlook, what are some positives you've taken away out of your own performances from those 3 fights?
God, I mean, that's a pretty tough question, but I don't know. I mean, I'll go back to that listening to the coaches, you know what I mean? That was a big part of those fights. Why I lost those 3 fights is I wasn't listening to my coaches. Like, me as a fighter, I was there, you know what I mean? I had the skills to finish the fight, but it was all in the mind, you know what I mean? The mind game is what needs to be improved.
And how much different was that first fight from the night before when you were going through it? How different of an experience was it than what you expected?
I don't know. I remember just looking around. I seen a big old crowd, and my eyes got big. You know what I mean? But I just remember whenever I dropped the guy, I got too excited. And I thought I won the fight, and you know what I mean. You gotta jump on it,
So what do you do on the 23rd now to make it your night?
I gotta put pressure on the guy. I just can't give him room at all. If I see that there's an opportunity, I'm gonna take it, whether it's on the ground or standing up.
And then you'd also mention your father was a fighter too, so
Yes.
How did that weigh in on you growing up and your thoughts on the sport?
It was just a big inspiration to me, you know what I mean? My dad he was amazing out there. I mean, I really didn't personally get to see him fight, But he would tell me stories, and I would hear stories about him, and yeah, he was phenomenal.
So from what he says, from the little inputs he puts, do you have his style in the ring?
Yes, I sure do. I mean, I have his aggressiveness, I have his heart, and I have the ability to be the best. I know I will be the best whenever I'm done with this sport.
So what does MMA mean to you?
It's life to me. I mean, it's the love of my life. You know what I mean? I breed it. I mean, it's just like any other fighter would say about it. You know, just I love MMA.
And then from those days, from 13 years old, years ago, what do you think of the sport now, going from being something in the shadows to, on Fox now?
Yeah,
Big deal.
It's grown, man. It's grown so much. I mean, from back in the day, and I want to be in the UFC one of these days. I want to be wearing that UFC gold, and I will be. Trust me, I will be. I know I will be.
And then you got everybody's attention now on camera. What do they need to know about you as a fighter, about the Nightmare?
God, man, it's just I'm bringing in a fight, and it's gonna be something exciting to see. I mean, you'll see something crazy April 23rd in Clovis. Something crazy is gonna happen.
And you brought up Diego Sanchez. Any chance that nickname's an homage?
Yes. Whenever I was little, I was known as a Little Nightmare. Actually, his cousin Felipe Chavez was the one that gave me that nickname.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just stuck with the Nightmare, so I'm gonna stick to it. Because once that cage locks, you know what I mean? You're a nightmare with me, so.
And then, do you get the stoppage on the 23rd?
Yes, I want a stoppage. I mean, whether it's on the ground or it's standing up. I mean, I prefer standing to stop the fight, standing up. I want the knockout, but whatever it takes, I'm going to get the stoppage. I'm not leaving it in the judge's hands.
Talking about the striking, what's your favorite strike?
God, probably my kicks. Probably like a lot of round kicks, a lot of like that GSP kick, he does that spinning kick, a lot of those kicks.
And then, what's the message for the fans and the supporters to come on out?
Hey, I appreciate all you guys, you know what I mean? It means a lot to me. I'm pretty sure there's still tickets left, so get at me. You can get on me on social media, Facebook, anything, Instagram, all that. Just get at me, and I appreciate all your guys' support, and April 23rd, come ready to fight because it's going to be a good show.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.